Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I take the podium in a moment of pride because I am a proud Jamaican of Indian heritage. And I'm actually pleased to be wearing a sari to this occasion. This dialogue at the first Indian Diaspora Conference is taking place at a time when Jamaica is embarking on the most comprehensive and consequential constitutional reform work to be undertaken in the nation since the attainment of political independence in 1962. We intend to preserve the best of our past and present that has made us a stable democracy while affirming our self-determination and cultural heritage. Jamaica is a nation forged out of many to become one people. Despite the physical appearances of Jamaicans, it is said that the blood of the people are mixed and as mixed as it gets. Identity, ladies and gentlemen, is complex and not easily shaped, but I believe it is at home and in our families that we first learn who we are. And then that is reinforced in our community and in the wider nation. I am one of those mixed Jamaicans, and with what I discovered, born of a second generation father of Indian blood, unmixed Indian blood. I was raised by that Indian father, not in a single family household, to know, to acknowledge, and to be proud of my Indian heritage. He raised me to honor the core Indian values, and I think it is these values that help to shape the Indian identity. So it's respect for elders and authority, and if anyone identifies with that, you may nod the head the true Indian way, or shake the head as we say. On the way in, I was speaking to, where is he? Not speaking. He said, I'm dressed in the Indian and we have to learn to do the head thing. But the shaping of the identity is really around the values of respect, respect for self, respect for elders, love of family, knowing who you are and knowing your tribe, and ensuring that when you step out on the stage, you understand immediately that you are not alone. And it's also about being honest. And honesty is something that you have to be true to yourself in order to be true to others. It's about a life of learning, and this is where the high premium on education is placed. Not only formal education, but informal education. And as I thought about it, in spite of the hardships that my Indian ancestors faced as coolies coming to Jamaica, I'm pleased to have been born and to come of age in a Jamaica which constitutionally guarantees me and all persons here in Jamaica the freedom, the right to freedom from discrimination on the ground of, among other things, being female. My Indian grandmother experienced much discrimination ancestrally for being female. But I am so pleased to be in a nation which guarantees the right to freedom from discrimination on the grounds of being female, on the grounds of race, place of origin, social class, and color, among other things. I think it remains work in progress to observe this particular right to freedom from discrimination in the law of our culture, and not just honoring it in the culture of our Constitution. As I've said before, to shape identity is complex, and to shape it, you must be in touch with it. You must be in touch with the roots. And on this closing note, I want to commend the Indian High Commissioner, His Excellency High Commissioner Romson, and his team for putting together this historic first Indian Diaspora Conference at a time when India holds the chair of the G20 and is a leading voice for the South on the international stage. I want to say that as far as India is, and as expensive as it may be to travel there, each of us of Indian origin must make it a pledge to visit the ancestral lands. It will go a long, long way in helping us to make sense of so many things that we either take for granted or are puzzled by. When I first visited India, many things immediately made sense about how I was raised by my Indian father, even without a word being spoken. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let us honor our Indian ancestry, let us honor our Indian culture, and let us live it every day in the love and respect we show for each other.